Alright guys, this is the Menards Arca series, and yeah, today's the first day I've driven this car in a race. I've done 3 races, and all of them I've just gotten slaughtered. The cars in front of me are in the 4,000s, and I'm 2,000, so I've lost close to 400 iRating since I came back to iRacing, and I'm just trying to relearn what I've forgotten, and I don't know what that is yet.
Okay, rolling start. We need to follow car number 5 in the inside column.
So once I figure out what that is, maybe I'll start having better races. But for now, I'm just trying to learn what I can.
The pace car speed is 46 miles per hour.
There are no cautions in this race.
Catch up to car number 5.
So if you wreck, you're just SOL. And the guys in this series are not respectful racers at all. They will just bump you right out of the way. They don't care. So this is kind of like the outlaw version of NASCAR as far as I can tell. But there's some really strong racers here. Like I said, in the 4,000s.
Okay, James, get ready. Green, green, green.
Oh, hey, look, a blinker. That's always good to see right at the beginning of a race, you know?
Inside. Still there. Still
And
in and out.
we're in it. Of course we are.
They're all around.
Yeah, let's just park here and stop the whole field.
Arca brake like a motherfucker.
The next car is Hoffman, car number 6, and their rating is 2.5.
Brandon, I got a 0F, but you scared the crap out of me.
The leader has just done a 29.84. You're reeling Hoffman in. The gap is now 3.2. The leader's just done a 29.66. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. The car in front is Guest, car number 17, C license, and their rating is 1.8. Alright James, you're reeling, P13 in, the gap is 0.75.
Outside, outside. Still there? Clear outside.
The car in front of us is 2 laps behind. The guy in front is Mullins, car number 10. The gap to Guest behind is now 1.19.
Inside, inside. Still there. Clear low.
God damn the
Guest
wall.
behind is pitting. You're reeling Mullins in. The gap is now 1.52. The car in front of us is 1 lap behind. The gap to P1 behind is now 3.6. 1 lap ahead.
Great. We're gonna get lapped already.
The gap in front is now 0.81. The gap to P1 behind is now 3.0. 1 lap ahead.
I think he's got the same problem I do, and that's he can't stay off the wall.
The gap to P1 behind is now 1.31. 1 lap ahead. The gap to Mullins ahead is now 0.90.
Inside. Clear low. Inside. Clear low.
The gap to P11 ahead is increasing. It's now 2.4 seconds. The gap to P3 behind is now 0.44, 1 lap in front.
Inside. Still there. Inside's clear.
Let this guy through.
Inside. Still there, door. Clear inside.
The gap to Mullins in front is now 3.1 seconds. The gap to P5 behind is now 1.46, 1 lap ahead. Okay, James, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. The gap to P11 ahead is now 1.00. Allow the guy behind to pass.
Working the bottom. Clear inside.
The gap to P11 ahead.
Inside. Clear low. Inside. Still there. Clear low if you need it.
gap to Mullins behind is now 1.60.
Well, the front tires feel like they are just floating.
Okay, James, the next car is Brad, car number 18, D license, and their rating is 1.6.
That looks pretty scary in my mirror.
The gap to P7 behind
I
is
think
now
I accidentally crossed
1.3.
him up.
One lap
I mean,
in
yeah,
front.
good distance. I just, yeah.
The gap to Brad in front is now 12 seconds.
To be honest with you, this race looks like it's not going well for me, but this is so much better than the last few races I've done. You wouldn't even believe me. You would have to see it to believe it. I need to improve my line through turn 1 and 2, and probably 3 and 4, but things are going better for me than they have been. So
You're reeling Brad in. The gap's now 7.7. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
that's my plan. If I can keep the magnets from pulling me into that wall.
The gap to 7th position behind is now 3.1. One lap ahead. The gap to P10 ahead is now 7.5.
Whoosh.
The gap to Brad in front is now 7.1. gap ahead is now 5.2 seconds.
If only I had enough laps.
The gap to P7 behind is now 2.8 seconds. 1 lap ahead.
Damn, I wanted to see if you could get around me, Phil.
The gap in front is
No.
now 3.7 seconds.
I was going to be patient around you. We're on old tires.
The wall had other ideas.
2 to go.
Yeah, she comes out of nowhere. Could win one.
White flag, last lap. Okay, James, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Oof.
It's good racing,
Well
Donald
done, mate.
Miller.
Good finish.
Thought you were going to get me.
Likewise, Ford. That was a fun race.
Brandon, did you end up with a 0x after that first lap deal?